How's everybody doing on this blessed Sunday of February the 7th of 2021? Got it right. I just pray everyone is having a blessed Super Bowl Sunday, that you're getting ready to sit down and enjoy your Super Bowl. I'm not really a football fan unless somebody that I want to see perform at the Super Bowl is going to be presenting themselves, and then that's when you'll see me get excited about Super Bowl. But this year, I don't know who I'm right now so caught up in this R. Kelly stuff that I don't have time for any other artists out there that I'm supporting as far as in their careers right now, because until Robert Sylvester Kelly is vindicated, released from being held in detention, I'm focusing on him right now, and I really can't give anybody else my time right now. So this is what I do for the king of R&B. I'm sacrificing doing anything else until this man is vindicated from this trial in his life, what he's going through right now. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I wanted to play some praise and worship today because I got a lot to be thankful for God. He didn't have to wake me up this morning, but he did it anyhow. He didn't allow me to go in my sleep last night or anything that happened to me out there yesterday as I was out there working and on that road traveling from one place to the other. I was sheltered and I was shielded and protected by God's grace, mercy, and favor over my life. And that's what I wanted to talk to people about today on this live. If I'm live, I'm not sure if I'm live, but if I am live, please hit that like button as you coming in or as you leaving out, and leave your comments in the section so I can see it after this video is uploaded. Please leave your comments there. I would like to hear what you have to say, so that can help me in developing more and more here on my channel, so I can get a clearer understanding of what the audience is looking for, and how I can work with you, how I can navigate around some of the negative stuff that's going on here on these YouTube streets. I don't know what's going on unless you are interacting or communicating with me. So I will know what's going on, and then I can go to my word and I can pray about it, and then I'll come back to you with my feedback. Anyway, on this day and everything, I wanted to talk about why the unnecessary disrespect here on YouTube. And the reason I came up with this topic today is because when I go into my notifications, if I received any notification from any of my subscribers that I'm subscribed to, put it that way, any of the channels, YouTube channels I'm subscribed to, if I received any update, anything on what they're doing or want to discuss today or whatever, I came across one message that I received, and it was from somebody I don't really know who this person is, but they seem to not like a particular blogger for some reason, one that I'm subscribed to, and one that I've been following on this R. Kelly stuff from the time they started. They left such a nasty comment on my channel to me, and said some bad things to me. I don't know the person. I never had any beef or anything that I know of with this person, because people use handle names and hide behind this internet with all kind of foolishness. But God knows who you are, and that's the most important thing. God knows who I am. So by them leaving that comment on my channel, I left it there. So if anybody ever come across that channel, it was one of my last uploads that I did, and I was discussing something on the topic of Daryl Johnson baby powder. And so they felt they was going to talk about off the topic and say something about a blogger, and say some horrible things to me about the blogger. And they even left me a video link or whatever to go in and hear what they had to say about this blogger, which I thought was very disrespectful and was so unnecessary to do that. You don't know me. You personally don't know this blogger, and you putting out false information about this person. And even if it is true, you shouldn't be spreading it across the internet. That's the way I feel. Talking about a person's personal life and what they do in their personal life. I just think it's unnecessary to do that. And I just don't think that it's right to do that. Moving on. So when I came across it, I said, let me go to my word and discuss something. And I just went over some of the sermons that I heard from my pastor preached on. And one of the things that he did talk about is to, have a protective equation of a new year. And to have hope above fear. In all the stuff we've been living through in 2020, and the year just started in 2021, so we still got a long way to go, because a lot of people are still living in fear, which makes people become angry, mean, and uncertain about things in life, and they just don't want to see anything other than evil, because they're living in their world right now of fear, darkness, and all what is to make the person's character to be so low in itself. So sometimes, when people are angry, you need to know how to channel that anger and put it in, channel it properly. Okay? It can be dangerous and destructive, being cruel to people you really don't know. Putting out false gossip and rumors, and the more you put it out there, the more people want to believe the lies. The more you putting out there. But I'm so glad, and I appreciate each and every last one of the supporters for Robert Sylvester Kelly, and especially those who keep everybody informed and updated on a lot of things that is happening around his right now. His case, not his case, because he hasn't went to trial yet, but what's happening now around the things that are being said about him in the public. And I'm glad people are out there making sure they staying on top of what's going on and keeping people informed, debunking the lies and all the false gossip and news that they're getting from those people who want to continue to keep spinning the false narratives, who want to continue to keep digging in this man's background of the things he might have done in his youth, in his foolishness, or whatever. Okay, and we all have done a lot of things that were unpleasing in God's sight in our youth. But as God continued to bless us to be alive and to be here on this earth, we try to get better and better at improving in ourselves as we move forward. That's why God could have got rid of a lot of us a long time ago for some of the things we were doing sinfully. And we were living carelessly out there. I took some notes while I was sitting. Excuse me, let me put on my glasses. I don't really care to wear them, but hey. But anyway, for some of the lies and stuff that's been told. And I took notes and I wrote them down, so when I'm talking to you, I'm prepared to talk to you about what I'm saying, to get this across to somebody out there that needs to listen to this, and especially to that person who left that nasty comment on my upload that I did last week. They don't see the goodness of God. They don't live in the life with God. You could tell by their actions. You could tell a person who don't fear the Lord, so they do whatever they feel like they have every right to do without taking any precaution of what they're doing and what they're putting out there to other people. Because you have to be careful, okay, to deliver a message to discontented lies and be repeated frequently. It can be believed. A lie is a lie, okay? And people in this nation now is increasingly becoming people of getting upset and getting angry over little things, but I'm coming to you with the word of God to feast on it, so you can nourish yourself in the word of God, so that you will become a better character. To order to get to God is to practice good character. So you coming on to someone's social media site or page or channel and being destructive when this person has not done anything to you for you to be destructive towards. Just angry. There is an alternative. You can choose healing of whatever you've been through or what you're going through. Okay? And to reconcile with whoever you have that problem with. Okay? You can transcend something into good instead of evil. Okay? For instant gratification. For the common good. That's why I'm wearing this t-shirt today. I got it from my church because we were celebrating baby boomers and all the generations that we're from. We was celebrating our generations. Of course, I am from Generation X. And this generation now is Generation Z, I believe. We are in Generation Z. And then the generation before that, I believe, is Generation... the new millennium, whatever, generation, and as it go on. But this is Generation Z right now. But we were celebrating our generations, and this was our colors, and this is what it says. God is good. And in order to get to God, you have to go do good to get to God. So that's what I wanted to wear this t-shirt. So while I'm here bringing this message to that person who left the nasty comment on my channel about another person and said some nasty things about me too, and I don't even know you. So it doesn't bother me because I don't know you, but I know God, and God knows me, and He knows you too. Okay? And He will deal with you in season and out of season. He sees things seen and unseen. So God is everywhere. Whether you want to be a believer or a non-believer, but God knows who you are. He made you. He knew your name before you was even given to this world, before you even came into this world. So whatever you doing behind the scene of hurting other people and talking poorly and nasty about people you don't really know, or putting gossip and ugly rumors out there about a person, God gonna deal with you. He's gonna deal with you. Okay? You will get exposed. You trying to hide behind your identity. God knows who you are. So there's no reason for me to retaliate, to do evil for you. Because I already know God gonna deal with you. I didn't do anything to you. And neither I believe this person has done anything to you. You only know them from who they are here on YouTube. But you don't know them personally. Because by the stuff you put out there, I can tell you don't know them personally. To say these horrible things about this person. And to say it also including me in it. And I don't know you. And I don't even know the person personally. We never connected that way, but we connected virtually here on YouTube. My YouTube family and my YouTube friends. And we connect through our support for Robert Sylvester Kelly. We are his supporters, and we became a family. We just lost one of our supporters the other day. Thank you, Infamous Sylvia, for sharing that live with us, that you went out to represent that person for what they did for what's going on with Robert Sylvester Kelly on the behalf of the Robbie Sylvester Kelly support team. You know, we see people that going on to glory and people we lost along the way, especially in death, that you were able to go out there and show your respect to the family and stuff. You know, that they would support in this fight, this righteous fight. And they've been a great, true, loyal supporter. And they will truly be missed. And I saw them in the chat every now and then. I got familiar with names in the chat. Also lovely. May her soul rest in power. I know she will truly be missed by a whole lot of her friends here on these YouTube streets that she met along the way through this righteous fight. So my heartfelt condolences to all her loved ones and those of you who had known her for a very long time as she came and joined us in this fight and who got personally connected with her. I know you never know, you know, death comes like a thief in the night, so you don't know what a person is going through. So that's why we have to be very, excuse me, I have to sanitize my hands, it's a habit. But that's why we have to be careful how we, you know, attack individuals here. We don't know people personally, but we do kind of build a relationship with each other, whether we know each other, you know, face to face, or been interacting with each other face to face. And right now, we can't really interact with anybody face to face, not even the loved ones that we do know, because of this COVID-19 thing until that's under control. And I don't trust new medicine. I don't trust new government medicine. So I do everything I can to protect my health and to try to stay as safe as I possibly can with my sanitizer, Lysol, and also keeping my home and everything from people just coming in and out of my house. You know, I don't care what they come in to do. They're going to wear a mask. You're going to be sanitized and everything else like that. So nobody really basically comes here. You know, for the holiday, we stay kind of busy, but, you know, it was like an in and out type of thing. You know, people wore their mask and sanitized and had to leave shoes at the door, and because people can't walk on my floors with shoes. I'm sorry. I have parquet floors here, and they can get very scuffy if people continue to come in your home and wearing, I'm sorry, shoes and stuff. You walking on the ground, people spit on the ground, people poop on the, you know, people dogs, they walk their pets and stuff, and they feces and everything. No, you can't come in my house with shoes on. Sorry. sorry. Yeah, you bring a lot of germs, so you got to be really careful who you let. Oops, I don't know what I did here, but give me a minute. I have to put this lamp back on because it gets dark in here and I can't put on too much light. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm sorry about that. I hit the cord here. I'm gonna move that aside so it won't happen again. But I just wanted to just open up and share that information. It's unnecessary for the disrespect here on YouTube. You don't like the blog, or you don't like me, or whoever. There's all different China channels that you can go to and get whatever you drive for, whatever you thirst for, to feed your ego or to enjoy what you enjoy. You don't have to be here causing unnecessary conflict with people, or causing problems with other people that you really don't know. But I pray for you. So if you really need a word of from the bread of life, and you need to navigate through that stuff that you're going through, you can go into your book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verses 17 and 18. You can go to Matthew 22, verse 40. And you can go to the book of Jonah 4, chapter 4, verse 4. Okay, so I give you those scriptures so it can help you out. But whatever you're going through, if you come across this video, I pray for you, because I don't know what you're going through, and I don't know why you have such a dislike for this person, or you have a dislike for me. I don't know you, you don't know me, or maybe you do know me. But if you do have a problem, if you know me, you can call me on the phone, or you can text me in privacy, and we can have our private conversation to get whatever problems that we are dealing with each other. I don't have a problem with you, but if you have a problem with me, you can feel free to do that, and I will respond at my earliest convenience. Okay, so there's no reason for the disrespect. You know, time is limited for us here on earth. And right now, with all this COVID stuff going on, you don't want to miss out on your blessing in life. You don't want to go through life just angry with people. You want to make that peace each and every day with yourself or with whoever so that you can have a good life while you're still here and get in the practice of practicing good character towards others. You don't like Robert Sylvester Kelly, that's fine. He don't know you, so you don't have to like him, you know. But there's so many of us that do like him. You don't have to come in on our chats. You don't have to come and watch any of our uploaded videos. You don't have to have no interaction with us. You just stay away from us because you don't like us. Because we are Robert Sylvester Kelly supporters. That's the way I feel. And there's a whole lot of people I just prayed away from me. I just ignore them and they go away. I don't like to continue to keep going back and forth with you. I just continue to pray for you. And we have that within the group right now. A lot of dislike for this person and that person. I was just watching a young lady, one of the young lady bloggers that blog for Robert Sylvester Kelly, who opened up her channel and stuff, and then she shared her story and about what she went through of giving birth to her child, and she also shared her experience of the complications that she had in childbearing. And people been attacking her and attacking her children, and I just think that it's such unnecessary, something so unnecessary to do to people. You know, you don't know what they're going through, you don't know what they've been through, and you come on here just mad, just looking for trouble, looking to be a nuisance to others. It's sad. It is really sad that you would actually say some horrible things about this person's child and about the person. I find them a beautiful person. I like their spirit. I like the way they come with their commentary. And I mean, I just came across their channel, but I know them. I like I said, got familiar with a lot of the R. Kelly supporters and people in the chats. Some people might have changed their names, but this person never changed their name. They always remained the same. And shout out to Passionately Gangsta. You know, she's not a gangster. She's a beautiful woman. I can see her spirit through this YouTube, you know, virtual thing. I see her as a great person. I see her as a good person, trying to do the right thing, trying to live right, trying to walk right, trying to talk right, and trying to bring up good children in a good way. You know, teaching them good life, putting them on a good path and everything as they continue to do. That's the fruit of their labor, and the work that they put in is bringing children up, raising up a human life. It's a blessing when they come through and they're doing a great job. You don't just ignore what God has blessed you to have. You stay on top of that, and not only just you doing it yourself, but also allowing God to help you through it all. And I see this person as that kind of person, and they didn't come back ratchet. They didn't retaliate. They just wanted to explain how they felt about how people are being on here attacking people's character and saying horrible things to a person and wanting to harm and harmful things, you know, with their mouth and putting words out there and rumors and lies and just running with it, you know, just doing miserable things to people. But like I said, I don't need to retaliate. God will handle the wicked behind this internet, because God's eyes, ears, and everything is seen through God. God is, you can't hide. God can do all things but fail, and He doesn't fail in what He's do. When He deal with you, He will deal with you, and it will be exposed. So be careful how you are treating your neighbor, or you're treating any individual that you really don't have any beef with. You're just looking for trouble. You know, just be careful. You might not like what your heart asks for. But anyway, I'm not going to stay too much longer. I got to start getting my dinner prepared for Sunday. You know, I worked all day yesterday. I didn't get a chance to really do much of anything but lounge around the house. And when I got home, because I worked from 6 a.m. in the morning up until 2:30 in the afternoon. So I was beat. I was tired. We ate out yesterday. something I haven't eaten in a very, very, very long time. We had Chinese food, but I ordered the shrimp egg foo young at this Chinese restaurant, and it was delicious. I haven't eaten it in years, but this particular shrimp egg foo young was, oh my God, it was delicious. It was clean. The restaurant is clean. We make sure of that. We see the certificates there. We see how they cooking the food behind the scene. They all had on masks, and they were very sanitized. The place was immaculate. So we decided to have dinner there at that restaurant yesterday. Yes. We had a takeout. We didn't sit there and eat. I'm sorry. We ordered a takeout. So that's what we did. We ordered it, hubby picked it up and brought it home, and we sat here. We had enjoyed it, and we stayed here watching movies and television and stuff, and listening to music like we always do on the weekend. But we had a wonderful, quiet evening last night, and pre-Valentine's Sunday. Pre-Valentine's, yes. So, because there's so much you can do for Valentine's this year. And of course, I played my R. Kelly song. Of course, that song will be rocking all day on Valentine's. And then another thing I wanted to say, that we're going to do a pre-prayer for, Robert Sylvester Kelly, which I heard he has a date coming up, a hearing scheduled for Tuesday. He was supposed to have something scheduled on the 17th. Maybe it's two places. I don't know. Maybe one here one out in Chicago, and maybe another one out in New York for this month. So let's keep him in our prayers. Let's keep our heart lifted that things are going to go well with him, and he will be able to be released and prepare for his trial that will be coming up this spring. So you all have a blessed and wonderful Sunday, and if God's willing, I'll be back with you later on in the week. So you all be safe. Love you, and peace. I don't know if it's going to turn off, but I'm out of here. I wasn't able to interact with you. If I'm live, I wasn't able to interact with you, but if you are here, thank you for coming into my channel, watching this video, or watching me live today. I still ain't got this thing under control. I can't wait till my iPhone gets here. I ordered one of those. I haven't got a chance to really get this thing over to get it, fixed up. But it's coming. We got so much to do. There's some water coming up over here by the steps by where the house is, and we got to get that under control because we don't want any incident to happen and be sued. That's, to avoid anything. Never know. People coming down them steps to bring mail or whatever. It can happen. So we want to get that out of the way. So hubby's out there now to, it's raining and snow. It's not sticking, it's snowing, but still in all, the water is rising up. So he's at the hardware place, Home Depot, to get some material so he can get that thing under control. So you all have a blessed, wonderful Sunday again. Love you. Be safe. And remember, good character will give you a good life. Don't go around abusing, lying, putting out false rumors on someone's life. There's no reason for unnecessary disrespect. Peace.